close. Wasn't it too close? I mean, shouldn't he have been able to dominate a 30-year-old Haugen who 2 years ago, Pernell Whitaker shut out, wore out?
Well, I look at it like this. Haugen fought a great fight, and you can't take that from him. And Camacho, I don't know if he prepared properly for that fight, because Haugen had his number. It was on him and made the fight very close.
And that's shame on Hector Camacho.
Sure is, because it shows that you never take nobody lightly. You never know what fight is going to come out.
Thank you very much, Evander.
And best of luck as you get ready for April 19 and your date with George Foreman. And we're going to be seeing you somewhere down the road ourselves. So thanks very much. Evander Holyfield, heavyweight champion of the world, goes back to enjoying this fight from the spectator seats, and we go back to the business of Anthony Jones against undisputed lightweight champ Pernell Whitaker in round 6. When I referred to us seeing Evander Holyfield somewhere down the road, I'm referring, of course, to the fact that we will bring you a preview show prior to Foreman Holyfield. Look for your listings on HBO to catch that preview show as we get ready for that big heavyweight championship bout. Good left hand by Whitaker, and another left, and Jones's defense begins to drop a little bit. Closest thing to a slugfest, I think, in Pernell Whitaker's professional career.
Absolutely. He may also have the sense that how great in condition can Jones be in with 8 days of notification. I mean, even if he wasn't far out of condition, I guess Jones would like to see him in slow-mo inside the ring. Whitaker is too quick for him. Camacho has returned to ringside, and we're going to try to get him here during this fight.
Trademark as he ducked down almost to his knees to get under an Anthony Jones approach. He's been known to turn full 360s to escape from opponents. Round 7 of a scheduled 12. Whitaker defending his lightweight championship against Tony Jones. And Whitaker, though in control, taking more punishment in a different kind of fight than he normally fights. Between rounds 7 and 8, we'll have our chance to begin rehashing what happened in the first bout of the evening, as we have just been joined at ringside by Hector Camacho. And Hector, before we get to the conversation, we just want to express to you our gratitude for taking the trouble to come back, because we know you had left the arena to come back and join us and talk about this on what is, of course, a difficult night for you. We appreciate it. We'll be with you in just a minute.
SAP is working. You don't seem to be fighting.
Pernell has been involved here, Hector, in something a little bit more like a slugfest than he's used to. He's allowed himself to stay in close and take some heavy blows from Jones while trying to dish out something more like knockout punches himself than he normally brings.
Well, it looks like a relaxed Pernell, more or less like the way I was. But we in Vegas, so we got to start fighting more.
Well, you're indicating that maybe you learned a little bit about Las Vegas judges tonight and the need to be careful when you're in the company of Las Vegas judges. Do you feel like you were robbed?
Well, I thought I won the fight, you know, by being robbed, they really didn't take nothing from me. You know, it surprised me because when I walked out, a lot of people want to see me get beat. They want to see me, to see how if I lose. I don't feel like a loser. Everybody's telling me I got robbed and this and that. So I let the public say the story. Yeah.
All right, Larry, we're going to take a look now at what happened before the 12th rounder, actually in the beginning of the 12th round.
This actually cost you the fight. Now, what happened here as far as you were concerned? It looked like he didn't want to touch gloves with you?
You see, well, right there, you see, he provoked it there. Because, you know, he didn't want to shake their hand, and he just dropped his hand, and I just went into action. If anything, he should have warned me, not take the point.
Did you actually hit him? Because the punches didn't look like they landed solidly. They looked anyway.
Well, let me tell you. When I started the round, I felt like I controlled the whole fight. He put good pressure on me. I was more or less like Pernell, you know, just working, throwing jabs, throwing movement, trying not to overexcite myself and look all sloppy. And the fight went the way it did.
Yes. But it seemed to us at ringside that your corner kept reinforcing your feeling that you had the fight under control, when in fact it was a much, much closer fight, and it's reasonable to assume that Haugen was going to get a lot of the close rounds in his hometown.
Well, let me tell you, I kept controlling the fight with the jabs, with the 1-2, with my movement. The only thing he kept getting off was body shots, you know, a straight left hand to the, you know, a hook to the body. I kept the movement. I thought I had control. I didn't want to get to no slugfest. When I did, I got the best of it. I thought I won the fight, but if they gave him the decision, I'm not gonna, you know, complain about it, feel down about it, and feel like I lost the fight.
All right, let's go back to this fight, and we'll talk again between rounds, Hector.
And this has been more of the same in this round, as still Pernell Whitaker and Anthony Jones fight at relatively close quarters and trade blows. Whitaker, the more accurate puncher of the two, maybe a little bit the more effective with those blows that he lands, but on the other hand, taking more effective punches than is sometimes the case for someone who is so slick and so effective a defensive fighter. Solid left hand by Whitaker in that exchange, but Jones landed 2 rights. There's the left and the right to the body.
If this is an experiment for Whitaker, fighting this kind of fight, the result could be good. I mean, he has hit Jones with some really good, hard, straight punches, and there is Jones standing right in front of him. So he may go back and look at this and say, okay, I don't have the natural power to fight this way very often, and to somehow find some more happy medium between his old style and this style.
Just saw him shake the left hand a little bit, and Pernell has a history of hand problems. He has broken a knuckle or two in the past. So you have to watch carefully in all his fights to see if he's favoring it. But no, he is not favoring the left hand, as you saw there with the 2 hard shots. So round 8 comes to a close, and we turn back to the business of Camacho Haugen in the big upset that took place earlier tonight. Hector, you struggled to make weight yesterday. Had to get rid of about 3 or 4 pounds between 2 and 5 o'clock. Did it hurt you tonight?
No, I felt good. Like I said, he put good pressure on me. He was never really getting over hard shots on me. I thought it was going to be the same kind of fight that I, you know, analyzed. He was going to put good pressure, keep consistent pressure on me, and I just had to be sharp to get ready for a fight like Chavez. But right now, we just got to work a game plan.
So is it fair to say you really looked past him to Chavez, and that made it, even if you won the fight in your eyes, a closer fight than many of us thought it would be?
Well, I thought it'd be that kind of fight, though, but the crowd seemed to really, you know, come off everything he did, got the crowd behind him. You know, but I don't know what to say at the moment, and I don't know what to analyze.